Hey YouTube, welcome back to a new video. I hope you're all doing well. In this clip, you'll see me in the gym. I was doing quite a lot of talking, so I've had to do a voiceover because of copyright, but I will speak to you in the next clip.
I'm a one. I'm a one. I'm a 1-to-1, I could never be you. Low me tools, no I can't be fooled. Low me tools, no I hate these dudes. I'm a 1-to-1, I could never be you. Anything you could do, I could do better. I can do better than you. Anything you could do, I could do better. I can do better than you. Drop my first single, let go, he rap. You thought it was a drought, that's cap. I get the front and I get the back. Lil Uzi the facts, like that's a rack. Bought some new boots just to wear 'em out. Bought a new Beamer, I run it to the ground. I used to say nothing, I bet they hear me now. Handle my business, no need to hear me out. Talking too much, say less. If it's less than the check, say less. If you can say it best, say less. I'm taking all best, say less. Talking too much, say less. If it's less than a check, say less. If you can say it best, say less. I'm taking all best, say less. I'm a 1-to-1, I could never be you. Low me tools, no I can't be fooled. Low me tools, no I hate these dudes. I'm a 1-to-1, I could never be you. Anything you could do, I could do better. I can do better than you. Anything you could do, I could do better. I can do better than you. Yeah, I could never borrow from no man. How you talking ownership and no land? I got my roll on, I'm rolling. I drive all my cars like they're stolen. You got on and put your homies out for ransom. I got on and put my homies on the program. Girls hit me in my DM tryna link up. I leave them on wreck and get a no jam. I'm a 1-to-1, I could never be you. Low me tools, no I can't be fooled. Low me tools, no I hate these dudes. I'm a 1-to-1, I could never be you. Anything you could do, I could do better. I can do better than you. Anything you could do, I can do better. I can do better than you. I'm a 1-to-1, I could never be you. Low me tools, no I can't be fooled. Low me tools, no I hate these dudes. I'm a 1-to-1, I could never be you. Anything you could do, I could do better. I can do better than you. Anything you could do, I can do better. I can do better than you. I ran up a check, I might do it again. Enemies close, had me thinking they're friends. 10 toes down, I'll be free until the end. Crib outside the city, I don't feel safe in my hands. Took so many years, I'm just waiting for the wins. I'm in debt to no one but the one who took my sins. I do it for real, there's no reason to pretend. If I do it once, I do it again. Add it up, bankroll, euro, peso, add it up. I'm just doing me, everything is on me. Oh, you matter what? Add it up, bankroll, euro, peso, add it up. I'm just doing me, everything is on me. Oh, you matter what? Add it up. Told her if it's all me, everything is on me. Gon' back it up. Matter what? Told ya I'ma do me. Why you hating on me? It's not adding up. I do roll like a Mack truck. Country heart, I might cop a farm and go act up. Lot of scars, I was cold-hearted, now I'm backed up. Keep it real, I do this once a month, I don't rap much. I just take the money and go stack up. Only buying car to get tatted up. All that other bull, it don't matter much. You only climb me, I put the ladders up. No fault, I done doubled up on the workload. I think I fell in love with the bankroll. Pray up, get money, then we lay low. Add it up, bankroll, euro, peso, add it up. I'm just doing me, everything is on me. Oh, you matter what? Add it up, bankroll, euro, peso, add it up. I'm just doing me, everything is on me. Oh, you matter what? Add it up. Told her if it's all me, everything is on me. Gon' back it up. Matter what? Told ya I'ma do me. Why you hating on me? It's not adding up. Told her if it's all me, everything is on me. Gon' back it up. Matter what? Told ya I'ma do me. Why you hating on me? It's not adding up. I'm a one. I'm a one. I'm a 1-to-1, I could never be you. Low me tools, no I than you. Drop my first single, let go, he rap. You thought it was a drought, that's cap. I get the front and I get the back. Lil Uzi the facts, like that's a rack. Bought some new boots just to wear 'em out. Bought a new Beamer, I run it to the ground. I used to say nothing, I bet they hear me now. Ain't no my business, no need to hear me out. Talking too much, say less. If it's less, then the check, say less. If you can say it best, say less. I'm taking all best, say less. Talking too much, say less. If it's less, then the check, say less. If you can say it best, say less. I'm taking all best, say less. I'm a one-to-one, I could never be you. Little me tools, no I can't be fooled. Little me tools, no I hate these dudes. I'm a one-to-one, I could never be you. Anything you could do, I could do better. I can do better than you. Anything you could do, I could do better. I can do better than you. Yeah, I could never borrow from no man. How you talking ownership and no land? I got my roll on, now I'm rolling. I drive all my cars like they're stolen. You got on and put your homies out for ransom. I got on and put my homies on the program. Girls hit me in my DM tryna link up. I leave them on wreck and get a no jam. I'm a one-to-one, I could never be you. Little me tools, not.
Nowadays, nothing really excites me. Only one of me and nobody's like me. Phone ringing and I tell him it's ice. I got wifey on bling and she freeze. Photo, please, no photos. G's, no, please, no photos. Hit the door and the doorman just.
It's good, peeps. Helping document Mum's journey to greatness. Mum, make sure you clip out when I'm stuttering and stuff, you know. I'm saying that like she's not right behind me. She can't hear me though. She's got her headphones in. She's in her zone. She's in her mode right now. Guys, make sure you like and subscribe. Oh, I think she's ready now.
Move humble cause the hate and the jealousy. My mama telling me count up your blessings and run it up. Nowadays, nothing really excites me. Only one of me and nobody's like me. Phone ringing and I tell him it's ice. I got wifey on bling and she freeze. Photo, please, no photos. G's, no, please, no photos. I keep giving game away. I put game on layaway. I got paid to play today. I get paid to stay away. I get paid on rainy days. I might make it rain today. I got paid off pain today. Thought it'd take the pain away. In my own lane, finger roll. I would never sell my only soul. Heard your whole team was for sale. Heard it's on the market for the low. Who the realest, we might never know. All this acting, you gon' play.
Right guys, do not laugh. In this section here, I was trying to figure out how this machine works. So I've done this exercise before, but not using a machine. And I was wondering, why does the belt not actually close up properly? Am I too big? Then I started to get a complex. I just couldn't figure out how it worked. So I was messing around, and then I decided to do the obvious thing and read the instructions. And then that's where I figured out how you actually use it. I think I should have started with absolutely no weights first, because it felt a little bit painful and a bit too much pressure around the abdominal area. But yeah, I finally figured it out, and I'm going to try this exercise again the next time I go to the gym. But I just thought it was really funny how I just did not know what I was doing. But here you go, I figured it out here, but I feel like the weights were too high. Hey YouTube, it's around 7:30, 7:45 in the morning, and I thought I do need to close off the video and kind of give you guys a what's next type of situation, you know. So as you may or may not know, I've been struggling to get back into prolonged fasting since Christmas. So when I say prolonged fasting, I mean actually 2 and your 3 day and your 4 day fasts. OMAD I've been able to do no problem. But what I didn't want to do is fall back into old habits, which is when I'm finding it difficult to fast, just saying forget it then, eating what I like, when I like, not working out, putting on more weight, or sorry, more fat, and then just being like, oh my god, I'm so big, I'm the largest I've ever been in my entire life, which I've said so many times on this channel. So I wanted to do something different. So I accepted that it's difficult. I didn't beat myself up about it. I said, yes, it's really difficult, but what are we going to do then? So I said, okay, what can I do? I can do OMAD. Still a form of fasting, isn't it? Because you're eating once every 23 hours. So I've been doing OMAD, and I've also been in the gym consistently. I've been doing a lot of research because I'm the type of person that when I find a gym routine, I just stick to it for years. And I think that's something to do with me not really liking change too much. I don't know. But I thought, no, I want to be the best I can be. So I've been doing research onto other routines, other things I can be doing, working out muscles that I didn't even know existed and all that stuff. And so the scale now is broken, or it's not broken. I think the battery's dying. So like sometimes I get on it and it will give me a reading and sometimes it won't. But I think I'm still around the 220. I think when I last came on I was 224. I'm not sure. I'm 220 pounds at the moment, but it's not the same 220 pounds as a few weeks ago, if that makes sense. I am smaller, my clothes are fitting better, a little bit more baggy on the tracksuit bottoms I've got on today. So I know my body's changing. So just don't forget, we're not always going to be relying on the scale, because it can't always be relied on, and it can affect your mood if you allow it to. So there's tape measure. Again, I did say I was going to measure my waist and certain things before, and then what happened? Oh, I couldn't find the tape measure. It's just bare excuses, guys. The point is, I'm not fasting as I would like to be, but I'm working on getting there, and in the meantime I'm making sure that I'm not gaining any more fat. When doing something like OMAD or intermittent fasting, and guys, you can do intermittent fasting if you're struggling to fast, tell yourself, okay, then I won't do any prolonged fasting. What I'll do is I'll do intermittent fasting. So I won't eat before 11 a.m. and I won't eat after 7 p.m. That is fasting, it's intermittent fasting. And then what can happen then is, what I find is that because my body's getting used to OMAD or intermittent fasting, then when I do decide, okay, let me try and throw in a 48, it's not as difficult as it would have been had I just gone into a 48 after Christmas Day, for example. So yes, I just wanted to let you guys know that just because you can't, or you find it difficult to do any prolonged fasting, that doesn't mean there isn't things that you can be doing in the meantime to get back on track, or to, you know, keep the fat down. So what is the plan? The plan is, I know I always set goals and I clearly don't always reach those goals, but I think that's okay. That's still me. It's snowing right now. Let me quickly show you the snow. It's not heavy, but I feel like it's gonna come down heavy. Yeah, so what I was saying is, I don't know what, I always distract myself. This is not on. Bear with me. Sorry, I always just find it difficult when somebody's coming up really close to the car to carry on talking. I need to get over that. Yeah, so the plan for me going forward, as I was saying, I always set goals and I don't always reach those goals, but it just makes me feel better to know I'm working towards something. So Easter is in a month, and I don't know, it's just the closest next date, like, you know, date. I don't know, but I don't know. Easter is in a month, and I think it's a good goal, a month, to have done some real work in that time. So I'm already doing the gym, great. I'm already doing like OMAD, and like my mindset is already changing, great. Next step for me is I do want to step back into some 72s, 48s. So that's eating every other day, and 72s, eating every 3 days. I do want to get back into that, not just for weight loss. I always say I love the way I feel. Even though I'm hungry in the beginning, I love the way I feel when I'm doing prolonged fasting. The mind is clearer, the skin is clearer, the weight loss effects, obviously. So yeah, that is the plan for me to do. I'm not going to say, oh, I'm going to be at my goal weight by April, in a month's time. I hope to be, but I'm not putting that pressure on myself that I must be. But I do want to see a real good, you know, effort. So for example, let's say I've got 60 pounds to lose. I would like to at least lose half of that or more by a month's time. So as usual, I will be documenting that. I'll be documenting not every single gym workout, because I'm sure they can get boring. But, you know, if I feel like I'm doing something that you guys might want to see, I will put in some workouts, and I'll also just be updating you on my weight. I will go and get myself a tape measure so I can measure, because like I just said, we can't always be relying on the scale. So alongside this scale, I think with this scale, I'm not going to do an everyday thing. I'm not doing that. It doesn't make any sense. Let's think of a reasonable, every Sunday morning, so once a week, because I was going on the scale once a day before. So I think every Sunday morning I will get on the scale, and I'll also do my body measurements and include that in my videos so you can see what my body's doing. But also, if I keep doing full length videos, you can also see how my body's changing. So the road is still to 150 pounds, but it's not 60 pounds weight loss anymore, is it then? If I'm 220, then I've got 70.
If I'm 220, I have 70 pounds to lose.
Guys, it is what it is. Thank you for watching as always. The next video will be like a fasting video. Yeah, I hope you're doing well, and I'll catch you in the next one.